Just so you know.
I'll go on as well. Just down the road, aren't you?
Is that Red Dead Online?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not bad. Not a bad game. It's like, I don't know really. I mean, it's just stunning. Just
See, the first one, I played the first one, well I played the single player late on, completed that, and then I tried online, but I don't know if the online part, it was dead at the time. It was just like, me running about in a donkey at level 1, I'm going, oh no, I can't be bothered with this, you know what I mean? Going for the single player where I'm running about fucking lassoing everything, the highest horse, best this, best that, and then starting after a donkey, I'm like, nah.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. But it was moved about, you know what I mean? I was going about and it was boring. I didn't even know.
This one's really got, you know, they're just starting to fledge it out a little bit now. In terms of just online anyway. The online's good. It was a bit boring to begin with, there wasn't really a lot to do. But, yeah, I like it. They've added a few roles to the game, like traits to sort of take on. Like you can be like a bounty hunter or a trader. And yeah, it's just sort of giving it a bit of purpose. There's a bit of a grind as well. It's quite a half decent grind.
It's not too bad then, you know what I mean? At least you're not like technically paying for the extra kind of grind you to, because you usually go, oh right, okay, you want this DLC, you need to grind it, but you have to pay £20 for this DLC because it's that amount of hours, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But as long as they don't abandon it when it comes to if they're ever going to go in the days, because I'm sure, I guess, they launch of PlayStation 5, I think they're going to announce the next Grand Theft Auto at some point for this launch, I think. Yeah. Sort of, fingers crossed that they're still trying to keep Red Dead Online running by the time I get to play it at least.
Me and Jordan have just joined our friend who's playing at the same time, and we're just throwing lassos at some bloke we don't know. Who's part of the same, but they're not in the party, obviously. He's running around.
He knocked you over with his lasso. You hear it clanging about.
It's a bit heavier, is it?
Yeah.
There's a dog.
Oh yeah, it's called Amir or something like that. Yeah, Mohammed. That's the name of it.
They've called the dog Mohammed.
Yeah.
Oh, you can get dogs as well?
Yeah,
I mean his camp he has a dog, so I don't know how he got it.
Ah, right.
It's something to do with the trader role.
Well, I was reading that they were saying that the dogs should be able to come on missions with you at some point.
Oh. Hope you get shot.
Why's my horse going so fucking slow? There we go. Come on, Jesse. I called my horse Breeder.
Breeder.
It's a good name, Breeder. Strong name.
Have you seen that new map review for Battlefield Underground? It's done the 2 Metro, but it's the same designer.
Yeah, I read I seen Jack Private playing it.
I mean, I'd like it if I had fun weapons to use, but I don't like the current crop.
There's a couple I like, that's fine.
I think the STG is unsatisfying to use. That's like the closest I can get to an automatic that feels comprehensive.
Yeah, it's the most modern sort of weapon.
I wonder if I can just stand on this car and jump onto it. I'll stand on it. Yeah, oh. Yeah! That didn't work at all.
No. It's annoying though. That's the one thing on Battlefield they did let you do is stand on top of vehicles. And
Yeah.
remain on there as well. It's quite stable platform to stand on. Some games they just don't let you. Oh, the train. You got the train really easy on this. That's like perfect. There was a time when they hadn't really incorporated that into Grand Theft Auto, and standing on top of the train was like awesome.
Actually, yeah, people were trying to stop at the event, weren't they?
Yeah. But now it's like, yeah, alright, well, we guess people want to ride on top of the train, so even though it's moving around the map, you can still get on it. Like at the moment, we're following a horse and cart.
See Chris's horse, I might just jump on it and fucking rag it. Ah, yes, a new horse.
Crash it. Let me just set it in place. It's quite a nice looking horse.
Yes. Feels quite chunky.
It is chunky, yeah, it's quite a big horse. My horse is only little. I'm streaming, Panther, if you've got nothing to watch.
You've seen our Mon Rocket League, didn't you?
Oh, yes. My brother bought Pro Evolution Soccer. He's been playing that.
What, the new one, or the one that was on PlayStation Plus and then it got banned?
No, the new one.
I've never been a fan of soccer before. I liked FIFA, but it was early FIFA I enjoyed.
FIFA 98.
No.
World Cup edition.
I had FIFA 94, the very first one.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
That was the best one. You could score 1 second after half railing against quarter. The national team. Brilliant it was. It was on the international teams and players.
What?
I shot the guy at the same time he tried to jump on.
Get out of the fucking way. God damn it, horse. Get on, you dick.
Breeder!
My own horse.
You got a sports carriage, motherfucker.
It's like a chariot.
Just imagine you see your fist there shooting breeder, not again.
Guess that's a mishap, that breeder. Spunky chap. I don't know if this carriage can get across here, but I just hope that's the carriage.
It should do.
It's quite a nice one. I like it. It's like a little... It's better than one that Chris is driving. It's fucking slow though. Jesus Christ.
I got my own carriage. No, won't let me. That guy isn't very happy.
Man, imagine back in the day, man. People dragging their horses up and down hills like this with fucking carts on the back.
It's running away.
Put it this way, you could never go downhill on a horse and cart very fast because the cart would crush the horse with the sheer weight of it. So you'd have to go down every hill really fucking slowly. Imagine how much strain that would put on the animal, man. Horrible. Then it gets a bit knackered and you just go, fuck it, we'll shoot it. Get another one. I don't know. How far have we got to go for this? Fucking hell. It's like 19 minutes. Are we going across the whole map?
Thieves Landing. So we're going to like near Blackwater. Heading towards the desert-ish. Well, I stole a carriage and it took way too long to steal it. And now I'm like way behind.
I was trying to squeeze out Uno Dragon into the bridge then, but he fucking takes on. Might crash into his horse.
Shit. Carriages stuck.
Oh my god.
I'm always steering you, shit.
I jumped the horse and cart off a fucking about a 10-foot cliff. It just crashed to the pile in front of that fucking kid on his horse.
I see it.
It was going well, man. The horse and cart was still attached until we hit the ground, and then the horse just crumbled and the cart landed on top of it and I pinned it. I borrowed Chris's horse. I might just fucking... Yeah,
I thought, wait, I see the car in the distance, I think. Yeah, dude. Just cut across, shortcut. You plebs are following the path.
I'll fucking run over one of these goats with Chris's horse. They run so fast. Did he run out of stamina?
I'm nearly caught up. Yes. Oh, I ran over something.
I'm literally chasing this goat until the end of time here. Well, I'm taking him straight to the objective. God, he's fast, man. How is he so fast? Oh,
What?
this goat I'm chasing. I've been chasing
Oh,
it for
this
like...
a turbo goat?
Yeah, it's fucking turbo, this one.
That's why I call them turbo goats.
It's literally, I can't catch it up. This is Chris's horse.
Yeah, it's one of the ones where it is, the big curly one. I found your horse, is it?
No, I was chasing on Chris's horse. It's pretty knackered. Wonder if I can get like a bond with Chris's horse and it'll like come to me. So I go and put it in my stable. How far ahead I got? Quite far ahead.
Alright, tailgate Chris. Oh yes.
You get a bit of road rage, you sort of jam him off.
So gentlemen, I'm going to leave these to your chats. We'll jump around.
Oh yes.
There's some follow.
Tailgating!
Have a good night, man. Oh.
Tailgating! Rip his ass. Oh. Gotta move on! Fucking cunt.
I jumped on my...
Ripe as chuff right now, look at this shit.
What the fuck? I knocked that lad off his horse. I was supposed to jump on your car. And I jumped off and landed on the top.
Shit. Oh my god. What the hell happened here?
I'm blocking. Well, they just spawned out there.
Oh, they're all dying, I'll just loot.
Oh, they just run about looting. Someone here,
Yeah.
someone here that's not even part of our fucking... Looting all the dead bodies.
Turn out into the shootout. Quite sure. Wink. Where are these guys coming from? They just keep spawning.
No, they spawn in like one place as well and all the doors.
Oh, mission passed. You had to do that, I guess.
Yeah. That was the end of it.
And there was that random other posse just in there.
Looting the bodies that we were looting. That we killed. The little fucking...
I was looting this shit as well.
Get off this wall. Hey, alright, 29. Fucking hell, it's going to take him about 2 years. You can buy a hammer. I want that. Okay, yeah. Buy a fucking hammer. I know Chris will be going, get the fuck out of the way. I just keep riding my horse into himself. Now where are we going? I don't know where we're going now, see, look, this is... Where is it? I want to see the other side of the fucking map again. That's flat one. Let's say shortcut across country. But I'm going slowly, so it's not really a shortcut.
Alright, I'm on the way. Oh, see someone. On a white horse. Oh, see another person just... Oh, that's you.
Yeah, just give my horse some love, you know. Give it a bit of food. Group it up a bit. There you go, the fucking... Have some wild Fairview. Don't know if I'm supposed to give you that.
Oh, horse taking a shit.
Yeah, well, shit's a lot as well. That's all it does. That's shit. Oh, it sounds like a... Wild dog. I bought this rifle, but I never use it. It's the rolling block rifle.
The sniper.
Yeah. Because the trouble with it is you can't free aim with it. You have to look through the scope.
Really?
Yeah. Every time you... Yeah, it's not the same as the other rifle. As soon as you press aim, it just goes straight to the scope and there's no button to change it back to not scope, like the other rifle.
Alright, well yeah. Yeah. Really all you've got it for.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to use it like a fucking... Sounds good.
Ow.
Oh Lord! Hey!
Shut up.
Stop it!
Maybe you haven't seen me in a long while. Stuff. Ancient. Sure, I'll collect.
I'm riding around shooting lanterns with my rifle to get better at aiming through the scope. It's not the thing.
Somebody's having a fight.
No, actually, it was. Everywhere in there as well.
Where
Where is that
it's
from?
dirty. That shouldn't be. Ah.
Oh, he got me as well. Shit. And I fell off my horse and died. The fall from my horse killed me, not his gunshot.
I was just trying to clean my weapon.
I might take. Where's the weapon store? Because I want to change this fucking gun.
Oh, the gun was really dirty.
I wonder if I can get a smaller scope on this weapon. Might be. It might not be such a
These
sniper.
grey bars.
Is the gun store here? For fuck's sake.
Should be.
Yeah, it's not on the immediate map. There isn't. There's actually no gun store.
Oh no, yeah, there isn't. Yeah. What do you want to do?
I was going to change. This is the medium scope, right, on the rifle that I've got, and on the other rifle I've got is the short range scope, which doesn't really zoom in at all.
Alright.
I'm wondering if I change it to that, then I might be able to use it in. It might be just because it's a medium scope and not a small scope, but I can only use it in first person. Because the other one I've got, I just switched to pressing. What button is it? It says toggle scope, press down. Well, on the rolling block it just doesn't say toggle scope.
Yeah, I think it's because it was designed to be purely a sniper rifle.
Yeah.
Did I kill him?
You did, yeah.
Yeah, at the same time. 5 enemies killed after he died. Ooh, I shot like just after he... My bullet landed right after he...
What are you doing? Just chasing this kid about.
Oh, he's using the sniper rifle.
Yeah, I've just started doing that just for a laugh.
I wonder if it did much damage to me. He's just a free aim, so if I just squiggly all over the place, he'll have a hard time hitting me. That thing does fucking damage.
I can't even see him. Every time I see his dot, but chased him right back to the edge of the water. Fuck's sake. Oh! The sniper rifle. Yeehaw, baby! It's actually with the sight that was while I was riding my horse. Murder?
Murder.
Murder, murder, murder. I'm gonna leave him alone. Ah, you got me. Horse, save me. Save me, horse. Save me. Horse is like shaking his head at me. Give me that shit, horse.
Everyone's sniping. I don't have a sniper rifle. Oh, he left.
Well, I'm not surprised. Fucking whippers. Sorry. He tried to get on his horse and I jumped into him. This is fucking.
I can see that your weapon needs to clean from back here.
Oh, well, all the black smoke that comes out of it.
Yeah. I like this lantern. I don't have to pull out my own. I mean, I can double it. Double action.
Oh, good.
Ah, yes.
It's like a train driving down the road.
When one light is not enough, have two.
But if you go around in circles, just jump in like this. Round and around this merry-go pole. Now what the fucking hell are we doing? It's that fucking German bloke here, I'm going mental. Fucking Il Splitzel or whatever his name is.
London with no horse.
Yeah. I don't know why. There's gonna be a big ass cliff here somewhere.
I have to employ more shortcuts. Ooh, cut through the land!
How are we gonna get up? Ah, straight up over there. Chris fell.
Oh, we just fell against that rock. Oh, that's a rock that just came out of nowhere.
I'm gonna overtake this dude and jam him off his horse. Oh, no, somebody already did it.
Oh, somebody's horse is pretty dead.
Oh yeah, he crashed into the other guy. Has he got a reviver or?
No, it came up as an animal skin on the map, so this horse is still dead.
Oh shit. Nah, he's arrived it. Yeah, that wasn't me that caused that crash, that was the other dude. Oh, horse. Two horses.
I kill men for fun, you'll see. They won't even recognize your core.
Come on, make it. Fine, I'll go up the road. Ouch. Paths diverge.
I'll go, you go down, I'll go up then.
Okie-doke. That's weird, invisible wall.
I lost the trail. Oh no, he goes right around the top here. Oh, I found him.
Oh. Oh, he's up there, is he?
Go there! Anyone, help!
Can't get up there, so...
Oh, I got him.
Please, no. Christ's sake!
Where the fuck's my horse, man? It's miles away.
Help! You
Jesus
help! Good Lord. Thank you. Damn it!
Oh, he's fallen off. Oh, fucking hell. Oh,
Murder! It's free again.
You cut loose.
where the fuck are we going now?
To Mr. Land. Oh, that guy just went by. That's funny.
Yeah,
He responds and he's got a teabag.
I can't believe he.
Where's he at?
I can't believe that the dude executed him.
I just watched it happen. Just fucking
No,
executed him.
I did as well. I didn't have my gun out. Fucking horse. Shit, we're gonna run out of time. It's like 5 minutes left. We just had a load of crashes.
Ah well, they're still going.
I suppose,
It's quite the weather. Oh.
It's back on fire.
It's quite rainy.
Here's our guy.
What's going on?
I don't know, some dude that was still outside a shot. I kept jumping into him and I came over about 3 times. He just started shooting at me.
Oh, everybody died. Oh shit, that carriage.
Yeah, that's good as well. This guy running out of the way of me all the time. I'm trying to force Chris in the door. He's trying to leave it until like the last to get the most money out of it. I'm trying to force him in the door.
You damn idiot!
Who's this guy like?
Aw.
I need to buy some shotgun ammo and shit.
What's going on over here?
If
I'll
that
be
ain't
dead.
a face I know from the posters, put him in the cell. It's all there for you. Hope it was worth it.
I think it said $1,000 on that poster, sir.
I got
there you are.
0.32 gold
What can
and
I do for you?
$23.
I did as well.
Shit show. Right, I need ammunition for shotgun specifically. So I've got any of that shit left.
There's a man in the shop.
Shotgun shells, regular.
Uh-huh.
Thank you. Nobody have any arrows? The fuck is this? Let's have a look at other rifles. What other rifles can I buy? Springfield rifle. I got the bolt action, I got the rolling block. What about the Carcano rifle?
That's just another sniper.
Yeah, but is it better?
Well, you can shoot it more than once, I think. Like
Nah, I can't get it anyway. It's got to be level 50.
Keep looking. No problem.
Well, I mean, really, there's a shotgun left for you and the pistols.
Where's everybody? Fucking with some guy.
Looks like they are. He's running away.
I need to clean my weapons.
Yeah, I got random excess pellets on on the back of my horse. That aren't mine. I don't own. They're like little sheepies. Hello, sheepy.
Just cleaning my guns a minute.
What are those symbols? What was that? A story mission or something? Loving it on. Oh, it's story missions. Oh, what the shit? What happened?
I killed that sheep.
That was sheep. Blown sheep.
Just gonna kill it. I'm gonna skin it. I just want its chops, you know? Just want lamb chops. I'll leave the pelt for the owner of the sheep. There we go. What do I get? I got grizzly mutton.
Yeah,
Oh,
wait.
I want that.
Got my Mexican outfit for this.
Yeah, the bell's ringing. Got the old ding-a-ling.
Oh, we got to get to town. We'll be late.
Late
Come on,
for church.
Los.
We're late for church. Oh, Mando.
I thought I bought a female horse. Pretty sure I did, but I guess I didn't.
Got a willy.
It's got a willy.
Maybe it's hermaphrodite.
Guess I did buy a male horse, I don't know. I must have, because it's got dick and balls, so.
I don't think I've ever seen a horse's balls before in my life, and I've been around a lot of horses.
No, I haven't either, so.
No,
Because they'll get chopped off for fucking breeding purposes.
But I've only literally recently just seen a cat with balls. Up until then, I just assumed they didn't have testicles like they do.
Oh yeah, no, they definitely do, but yeah, most of them. Yeah, you rarely see one unless you fucking get a kitten and raise it.
Yeah, it's weird. They're proper furry little balls as well.
Yeah.
It's quite funny.
Yeah, I mean you got it, otherwise he comes back with fucking 20 cats.
Yeah, nice. Your horse hasn't got a tail, John.
Does it not?
No.
I haven't really, I just haven't noticed. I guess it doesn't.
It's got like, that's what a horse's tail looks like without all the hair. What your horse has got. So if you were to cut all the hair off, that's what it looked like.
Well, that is amusing. I mean, I can perfectly see his asshole now. Now that I found out this fucking...
Yeah, I think they look better with tails and manes.
Yeah.
Looks like a
I'm
freak.
pretty. Hold on, I think this is a glitch because my horse definitely has a tail and mane, but like none of the hair's showing up. I'm like, do you see its mane? Does it have a mane for you,
No,
or is
no,
it
it
just
doesn't.
bald?
No, it's bald, yeah. Completely bald.
What?
Got some.
My horse is supposed. Yeah, it should have a. What?
Hey, partner.
Well, I mean, this is your one opportunity to get a good look at this fucking horse asshole.
It's, and it's balls.
Yeah.
Move out the damn
Alright.
way. Let me get
You
through.
can probably see it's got a little bum hole and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, that's retarded.
Didn't notice.
There's a cart driving down the road with no wheels.
Oh, well, I can see the car with the wheels, thankfully.
There's one behind us that had no. Looked like it had no front wheels.
There's a collectible here. Ah, use card.
Oh, cool. I've got 3 now. I wonder if you can walk your horse in cinematic mode.
I'll screenshot it. This.
Where you going, you dick? I'll set a waypoint for somewhere, right? Somewhere up the road. Right here. Let's see.
Where'd they go off to? Oh, they're. Where are they actually? They're Annesburg.
Oh man, I can't get my bloke to walk in cinematic mode. I wonder if I put something on the controller so that the stick still push forward, will he follow? Probably not, no.
Why do you just get on your horse?
Well, because I was trying to walk at the same speed as you, but
Alright.
I suppose I could just walk. Come on, you dick, get moving. Why isn't the horse moving? My horse is stuck to the ground. My horse won't move.
See you later, mister.
The horse won't move, it's stuck. There we go. There we go. There we go, if I'm ready at that speed. Sorry, back in a second. Just gonna make a drink.
Okay. What are you doing?
I've got things to attend. Don't slow me down.
I've upgraded from cheese sandwich to cheese toasty.
Oh yeah, good upgrade.
With pickle. I was doing it with mayonnaise for a while, but we run out of mayo, so. It's my ex-girlfriend's fault. She taught me all these really horrible fucking, really bad for you comfort food things.
Evening, mister.
Weapons. Okay.
I actually have no idea where my horse is riding. I haven't marked a waypoint or anything, it's just in that direction. I think it's kind of heading towards you guys.
I'm just at the camp.
I wonder if I change the marker. If it wants to turn around. No. It's just going the same way.
Blowing my money on a 10.
Good idea.
Now I am broke.
I've still got 700 lives. I've still got $700. I've only just been making small purchases really. Buying ammo and maybe a item of clothing or a gun upgrade here and there.
Yeah, I keep buying things. Wiping myself out. Oh well, it looks pretty cool though.
Yeah. Well, that's the point. I forget about these other things. I probably would have blown it on something as well. I kind of like the idea of making larger purchases just because it makes more of an impact to the game.
And I have one like that. Chris hasn't bought the fast travel post yet. Come on, Chris, you could do better. All this other stuff, might as well get that.
What, fast travel post?
There's
what?
nearest camp.
Oh,
Passing
okay.
the dog Mohammed.
Okay, I'll buy a tent as well, fuck it. Because mine is...
Hey, look, I got an actual
Yes,
tent
right,
now.
This is my one. I'm sorry I did have an upgrade
remember that
with
one.
turbo, great. No.
Should be a few here. See the.
You know
Oh
what
wait,
you're looking
here's
for?
one. Right, yeah, it is.
Oh, an A-frame bed. Can't have the other ones because they're fucking level 36. So I've got an A-frame is the best I can have.
Well, I bought the last one of the tents, or whatever. I was like, fuck it, look at that.
Yeah, but you're not level 64, so how did you?
I'm level 6. I'm level 60, like 7.
What? God damn it. Buy a weapons locker.
Oh yeah, that's level 5 trader. Did you get the trader roll?
No, I didn't. It won't let me open
Anything
the letter.
else, just say the word.
Yeah, it's because you're in the posse. If you wanna just leave the posse, just now and do that, because it's free right now.
Right.
I'll just follow you about, I guess.
Not the catalogue, you dick.
This is quite the downgrade, honestly. I had that full tent, and I picked the survivor theme, and this is what I have.
I'm reading the letter from Crips, but it's not doing it. Oh, yeah.
It should give you a waypoint.
Meet Crips at the general store to trigger the roll. Which is... Valentine.
That's the one. Thankfully we're close to Valentine.
Yeah, we are. Why is the waypoint telling me to go around there? Oh, because it's just stupid, that's why. No, not the social club. Fuck's sake. Get off. Just go straight, you little bitch.
Straight.
Across the train tracks while the train's going. What the fuck is this place?
Oh, this is like the oil refinery or whatever.
I've never seen it from this angle, I don't think. Yes, I don't remember it.
Yeah, this is in the story.
Yeah, I remember it's the opposite side, isn't it? Where you, there's two blokes are standing and they tell you to go away if you go near it. I remember it.
Yeah, you have to do like a An oil tanker thing.
That's right, yeah. Trying to eat a chocolate bar. That little piggy. Oink, oink. Can cinematic view the track. Oh yeah. Huh. If you're clicking a stick, it changes the view of cinematic. I knew there was a way to do it. Why? Why did you just stop? Oh, why? Why?
What happened?
I rode my horse straight into him while he was sat on his horse. We had a big crash. I sort of teabagged in front of him while he was standing looking at me. And when I got on my horse, he shot me. I was going full speed. I went full speed head on into his horse and him while he was just standing there. It's quite funny.
She claimed to be royalty, but had a head the size of a pumpkin.
That must have been really something.
You made it, huh? Follow me. Now, like I said in my letter, we are going into business. I've been
start the
breaking
thing?
down animals
Yeah.
since I was knee-high to a splinter. And I worked as a tanner up in Wisconsin back in the 60s.
It's a very long story.
So I've got 3 words for you. Cripps Trading Company. Pristine pelts and animal parts for bulk sale. I know the market's there. All I need is a partner. So I'm thinking you source the materials. Skins, plumes, horns, and the like. I'll clean them and prep them. Then you go out and make the sale. Hell, we might even eat well out of this for once, too. Wouldn't that be nice? Why are you still here with us?
Your provisions, Mr.
Oh,
Cripps.
yeah. Pack the rest on there, will you? Now, with any opportunity comes risk. Competitors, thieves, me losing interest in the whole idea. But if we combine our talents, we'll be unstoppable. Now, I will require an initial modest investment, of course, startup costs and such like, but you'll recoup that as fast as you can say, "Hey, Cripps, you handsome genius." So how about it? Are you in? My talents extend far beyond... Good. Now, you won't regret this, I promise. Now, I've already got hold of a small wagon and most of what we'll need in terms of initial supplies. If you can grab that and bring it back to camp, we'll get everything set.
Yeah.
This is gonna be fun. Come on.
You can tell he's like, fuck him. He's just like, yeah, give me your money. I just need some money right now.
Give me the money.
Got a wagon. It's got 3 wheels. What?
What?
No, nothing. Oh, I'm done. Don't affect the supply chain. Go to the Grizzlies. Doesn't really do shit. Fine. Sandbag mode. Fuck it. Horse. Nobody said stop. bum bum. Bum 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 bum. God, just keep playing this over and over again. It won't drive me crazy. I'm not gonna go out and murder a whole bunch of people because the song drove me fucking crazy. That was a joke, by the way.
I know.
It's not going to be used later in my trial. I seen some kid on this news team interviewed this kid. And at first he looks like normal kids being asked about one of his friends that has gone missing. And the news report says, oh, they found a body earlier in the dumpster. And he sort of looks all shocked and goes and sits down and he's like hyperventilating. We later find out that he is the one that killed her. And then you go back and watch that video in hindsight knowing that he killed her. And they're talking to him about it. And he's all like, oh yeah, you know, she will be missed and like, you know, she was a nice person and all this sort of shit. And obviously they tell him they found a body and he shits himself. Like, you just see like it going through his head that they're going to catch him. And they do it though. They do catch him. That was like, posted down Reddit yesterday. I was like, Jesus. Oh no, it wasn't. It wasn't. I got it from Curb Your whatever.
What? This is no place for you.
Video. It was a Curb Your what was it?
Away.
Curb Your sentencing or something like that. Or curb your lying or some shit. But it was funny because the music started playing and it was like, you are sentenced to da da da. I was like, fuck, so he was the one that did this. Anything else in? I should be taking for myself. Crips, you fucking prick. Oregano? I've already got oregano. Yeah, alright, well, shut up. Now, if I get attacked, taking this carriage, I'm going to be really pissed off.
Slow ass carriage.
Yeah, but how, if I do, how did them two, who I just killed, communicate to whoever that I was stealing the carriage, and why are they now after me? We're in the middle of nowhere, like, there's no way anyone would know. You know what I'm saying? I heard that you were robbing our carriage. How did you hear? You live 50 miles away, for fuck's sake, and like, this horse won't do cinematic mode. This horse is broken. Oh shit.
This is broken.
So if you're in
Nearby
cinematic mode,
collectible bird eggs have been eaten. Okay, well, that's a shame.
does that mean the day's changed?
Don't know. I wasn't even looking for it. It just popped out on my screen.
Yeah, maybe it's because you were near one and the day's changed. What time is it? Is it 12 o'clock? No, it's 20 past. Kind of late.
That would suck if I was looking for it.
Yeah, I've already found it, thankfully. I shot it with a less powerful gun this time. It didn't just evaporate in front of me.
Did you sell everything?
I haven't, no, because I haven't found it yet.
Oh, right, well, I mean, I found her. She's like right here.
Okay, well once I've done this, I'll come to you. Mark it in my account.
Yeah, you're in a different session right now. I'll like invite you to this one. Basically,
Right,
just travel here. So.
Alright, well I'm just taking this carriage back in a minute. What a beautiful game this is, it's really lush. Go, go, power horse. Na, 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 na. left. No.
Yeah, it's quite a while. It was like anyways.
I wish the carts weren't as heavy as in terms of like how stuck to the ground they are. I wish they were kind of
They could bounce about, yeah.
I wish they could bounce a little bit.
Oh, yeah, that'd be fun.
Like I like that they're heavy when you crash into shit, because that's what it would be like with like momentum and weight. But sometimes when you're going over really bouncy ground, it just sticks solidly. And I wish that you could kind of lose control of it a little bit. Do you know what I mean? Or regain it. Ah, fuck. Bouncing all over the place.
Yeah.
See, we're not going cinematic mode. I have to ride this fucking thing all the way down.
Yep.
I think I'm really low now. It's 4 horse, man. Being whipped with death. In fact, I think it only goes 1 speed, I don't think there's any meters with it. Just drove it off the side of the cliff a little bit. Crips, where the fuck are you? You Jew bear. Jesus Christ. I watched a little bit of a documentary on Reddit last night. Somebody had posted, and it was about what harm the Borat film did to that little town in Borat at the beginning of the movie.
Oh, right. Yeah, they turned. Yeah, there's like. Yeah, I think they've had to get the authorities into like the police to try and enforce things against references about Borat.
Well, yeah, apparently the film like producer or whatever only paid the people of the village something like $5 or $6, which is quite bad. But they didn't know what he was saying at the time. They didn't know that he was saying stuff about prostitutes and his sister and stuff like that as well. Yeah. Nothing bad against him, like really. It was more about the people who made the film that it was about. But some of the people that lived in that little village had some funny ass shit to say. But it really is like, in Uzbekistan, it really is like the 15th century. Like, they're washing their clothes in a fucking river. Like, they don't have any windows in their houses. There's like tin houses. Like, they have clothes, like normal clothes. But they're like old clothes, you know, they don't, there's no shops or anything.
Trading
Yeah.
Company is officially
It's fine.
up and running. So get out there and do some hunting.
They don't know any
Time
different.
for us to make
But, I
our
mean, they see
fortune.
stuff on TV and
I
they're
need
saying
some
about how
luxury
this
and
one girl who was
repose
sort
in
of
my
young, she was like
twilight
18 I
years.
think.
If there's
She
a
wanted to
fellow on
leave
this
and go to
green
Spain.
earth that deserves a drink more than me today, I'd
Spain,
like
yeah.
to meet him. Anyway,
Oh,
don't
that's
let me keep you.
Good fun upgrade.
Well, yeah, I mean, there it was just like a rainy, muddy shithole. Yeah, and I feel quite bad for them, like living there. Like, kind of sort of think, why haven't you all left? Why do you all still live here? Are you still in Bikini Bandits?
Sorry?
Are you still in Bukkake Bandits? Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'll send you a session invite so you can spawn on me. Have we finished it?
Yeah, I finished it. Yeah. I've just joined the Bandits. ranks.
Oh, okay. Well, you'll probably spawn on Chris then. He'll be like way far. Oh no, he's by his camp, so it's not too bad. Very close.
Seen another thing coming up about a protest or protests in another country now where Tibet, people protesting there, people getting killed and stuff by the police, and they're saying how that one really hasn't been reported on and no one knows about that one.
Yeah, because that's inside China's control, or well, parts of it. So anyway, or you know, they'll have an influence.
I think to myself, what the fuck have they got to fight about up there in the mountains? Like, you know, it must be against the government, obviously, but in some way or another.
Yeah, because China's like, really,
it's massive.
Yeah, in Tibet, isn't it? Or is it?
I think so. Yeah. Well, it's in the Himalayas, isn't it? Tibet. I think.
Yeah, it's basically it's. Yeah, when I search on Tibet, it basically comes up with a part of it shows up like on a map. In China, it's just China, like the outline of China.
Okay, yeah, so it must be in that then.
Yeah, so you got all that state media bollocks. So they're not going to release any of that unless it gets leaked by like someone.
Yeah, there was someone. I'm going to come to you. There was someone saying that it was some kid who took a photograph of it and posted it on Reddit and said no one knows about this sort of thing. And it's kind of going the other way on Reddit at the moment. It's kind of now turning into I've seen some memes that are like China bad, upvote, like type meme things. Like people are like now sort of, not a lot of people. I think the majority of people are still sympathetic, but there's this like smaller undercurrent of people on the internet that are getting like, I don't know, somewhat annoyed with the fact that we keep talking about it all the time. And it's like, these things matter.
Wait, say that again, sorry? I can't hear you very well. Let me change the part.
It's just someone saying that there's not much sympathy. Well, on the internet, on Reddit, there's a small group of people that haven't got much sympathy for the whole Beijing thing at the moment.
Oh yeah, that's because it's yeah, you got a bad case of for China advocates.
Well, I know a lot of people don't say bad stuff because they're paid not to and all that sort of stuff. But this is
I mean, there's a good post that my girlfriend sent. It was like this guy studied linguistics, and it was all related to the Blizzard thing. You know, how people people were deleting their accounts or whatever because of that guy got banned for pro Hong Kong comments or whatever.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So Blizzard released a big apology written.
Oh, did they say sorry? Did they?
Huh?
Did they actually say sorry? Did they? Because I've read that they firmly still stand by what they've done or something like that.
They do. I mean, yeah, it's not an apology. It's more just a statement. Actually, now that I think about it, just reinforcing what they're just a PR statement.
Yeah.
And it was supposedly written by Mr. Brack, whatever, who's like a senior member of the Blizzard team. But like, there's like strong evidence to suggest that it was clearly written by someone who was natively Chinese, based on the English. Mr. Brack's not Chinese in any sort of way. He's pure American.
What a pure and
Pretty
gentle
sure.
spirit.
A lot of people that play these
I do
types
not
of
trust
games
All right.
are from
What
Asia, aren't
have
they?
you found?
Because they're all the like World of Warcraft and all that sort of stuff, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, my girlfriend sent a Reddit post about how there's like mass deletions of Blizzard accounts across the world. Well, I mean across some first world countries. There's like a chart or whatever, and then later she said she sent a thing about the PR statement, which was supposedly written by Mr. Bragg. That's who signed it at the end, but it was as if there's like strong evidence to suggest that it was written by
someone else. Yeah.
pro-China guy. Yeah, and there's lots of like accounts and stuff like that you'll find that like start waving their propaganda around and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah.
There's lots of like Facebook like accounts and stuff like that. Like my girlfriend had a Facebook account that was claiming to be like someone from England, but they were clearly weren't. Like everything like about the way they spoke just didn't suggest it.
Yeah. It's funny.
And it was
There's a lot of bots
they
out
were
there at the
they were
moment.
slating the Hong Kong movement.
Well, it's like the other one that's going on in this country at the moment. What's it? The Green Earthers. I don't know what the fuck the movement's called. What are they called? They're all in London at the moment. And everyone's moaning.
Oh yeah,
because-
that it's fucking. Yeah, it's quite a gay name for whatever. If it's like some in action or whatever.
Mm. But yeah, people are like complaining about that at the moment, saying that they're not actually doing anything of any good. And I think to myself,
No, they're honestly causing. Sometimes they're causing more damage than they're doing.
yeah, well, I mean, you could say that about any protest, though. I mean, the whole point of it is to,
Don't know.
like, all the people were saying about how they're not going out to get to work and it's blocking up the road and.
Well, I don't.
like, it's
Yeah,
kind of
I
the
mean,
point.
I expect that. I don't even care about that. It's just that like it's just like they're just contradicting themselves with some of their actions
Yeah, yeah,
whilst doing
definitely.
the protests. Like remember that fire truck or whatever
Yeah, yeah, well, I couldn't
with
get
the
through crowd.
beetroot?
No, no.
It's like, well, I mean, a lot of things there just go against your whole argument. I mean, the truck itself was like belching out black smoke and stuff like that as they were driving along, and then they were like, you know, shitting on fucking beetroot about the place. Look,
Oh, I just killed a bird. I just rode into a bird and killed it.
like, I get the movement, yeah, but like some people aren't helping it. There's some people who like those shitters who fucking, you know, it's the same people behind the whole overly PC shite.
Yeah.
It's like I could get like political correctness, but like some people will like way overdo it and you get fucking.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Totally. Yeah.
So it's the same people, because like, I mean, you just look at them, the ones on top of the fucking fire truck, they have no fucking clue what they're doing with that thing. They're just like,
Yeah, no,
like some
I
scrawny little guy with a fucking shit suit.
I just don't pay any attention to individuals, I suppose, in these cases. Like a lot of people focus on the individuals. It's just like, I think it's the message that's the more important thing. It's like Greta
Yeah.
Thunberg and people saying, well, like Vladimir Putin saying, well, she's not really thought about it. You know, how much would it cost to house all these people that she's talking about, and how much would it cost to put a wind farm in the middle of the desert and solar panels, and it's expensive, and who's going to pay for it, and like, that's fair, but that's not the point. The point is, like, it doesn't matter who it is, it could be anybody. It could be Arnold Schwarzenegger. Would people then turn around and say that he's using his power to fucking promote his platform? Like, shit. So I know people like, oh, you know, her parents are exploiting her and stuff like that, but I don't know. I don't think that's the point. People are talking about it. A lot of things are happening around the world in terms of like protests and stuff with loads of different reasons, whether it's the government or the weather or global warming or I don't know. I don't know. I did see an interesting thing by Bill Gates though. He posted a video on YouTube the other day about what happens when you feed and clothe all the poor people of the world. Because the great assumption is that when you feed and clothe all the poor people, like say, because I often say sometimes, like, can you imagine what it would be like if all the people in Africa lived like we did? And they run simulations through their computer, and they found that actually over time population tends to go down because the more educated people are, the more they don't reproduce. And if so, as you find in like the wealthier countries, lots of people choose not to have children rather than having lots of children.
Yeah.
And in where people are poorer, they tend to have lots of children.
Yeah, it's because
you know,
in poor countries, children are assets.
Well, yeah, but,
Well, they've got no other drive or purpose that they feel that they need to fulfill other than their basic natural drive to reproduce.
But I thought that was interesting, like, because they reckon that it'll top out at about 11 billion people.
11.
Yeah, and we're at over 7.4 or 7.6 at the moment, and it's gone up from like 1 or 2 billion since the 1850s to where we are now at this time. Since the 1850s or something like that, like in mid 1800s, which is super fast to have like literally like a virus, reproduced like a virus all over this planet. Fucking mental.
I'm trying to think about who, like, where the numbers are coming from, really. Because I remember when
on people.
Like, well, who's the biggest contributors and stuff like that to China? I know, like, China and India are, but, like, there's still an extra, like, 4 billion to account for after them.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
I'm just trying to think.
Well, America's got a lot of people.
America's, like, 400 million, I'm pretty sure, something like that. At least the last time I checked, like,
we've
7
got
years ago.
70 here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I suppose really they're just...
The UK's like 100 something, isn't it?
I always thought it was around 70. Might be more.
Wasn't it like always like London was around like 60 or whatever, something like that?
Maybe.
Some bollocks like that. I can't remember, over 40. I can't remember.
No, I'll Google it. UK population. $66 million in 2017.
What, overall?
Mexico,
Oh, well.
Mexico's got 129 million. Canada's got 36 million.
Yeah, Canada, they seem to complain a lot. There's some really hard right people who complain a lot when you consider that their population density is actually really quite low.
Yeah, they're spread out over a lot of fucking room.
I mean, it's quite ironic when they like when they're like next to America and they have like, I don't know, slightly less landmass. I mean, it's like 2/3 of the landmass of America, maybe.
Right,
But
so
like, they're like down like only 10% of the American population or something like that.
okay, here we go. So China is at the top with 1.5 billion people. India's second, like, just
pretty close.
Yeah, it's only by like 100,000, whatever that is. I don't know, 100,000. It says 36.4.7, which is just, I don't know. Then it's the United States is next. That's third with 329 million people.
Still around 300.
And then you've got Indonesia, Pakistan, Brazil, Nigeria,
Yeah, Brazil.
Bangladesh, Russia, Mexico, Japan. Japan, a small place, has got quite a lot of people. It's 106,000 people.
100 what?
126,000.
126,000?
Million, sorry.
Oh. Yeah, see, like 126 million, but like some other places complain like way more. Consider like Japan's situation. Although I suppose they have a unique situation where they've very strictly managed their immigration policies.
Going right down to the bottom. There's a place called Holy See, which has only got 709.
Holy See.
Yeah, but it's spelled S-E-E.
That's a funny name.
The only one that's relative, or that you will know, is one called the Falkland Islands, which has got 3,000 people.
Oh, there you go.
Gibraltar, 33,000 people. Monaco, 38.
Yeah, Monaco's a country. Technically. Very interesting territory, that one.
Strange.
Yeah.
Fiji, how many people? Fiji has nearly 1 million people, 888. Jesus, I thought there was no one living in Fiji. I thought it was like a few islands, like Hawaii or something.
Oh, I guess they are.
And then there's places that don't have many people that you think would have lots of people, like Gambia and Namibia. You know, like the proper, like, that's proper, and Botswana, that's like proper Africa, that is. You think that's where they're like the poorest, and clearly doesn't have as big a population as you'd think. Because they're 120th on the list. Would you like to know what your population is, Jordan?
Mine?
Yeah.
Oh, in Scotland. Do you mean?
No, I mean the place, the country.
Oh, an HK?
No, it's just Jordan. It says Jordan.
Oh, oh, right. Yeah, go for it.
It's 10 million.
Yes. 10 million strong. Like the camels.
Cambodia. Oh, Netherlands. Netherlands and Cambodia are very similar. Syria, 17 million. Really is that accurate now?
Yeah, I don't know. I doubt how accurate that is with their, with their fucking...
Afghanistan, 38,000 people. Iraq, 39,000 people. For a million, sorry, not thousand.
I'm sure their census is accurate.
And we're 21st on the list. Thailand's above us. So is Germany. Vietnam is 15th. Philippines is 13th. And then it goes down to Brazil, Mexico, United Kingdom, United States even. Interesting. Have you ever seen those world clock meters where you can like literally watch the world's resources ticking down?
No.
Yeah, you should have a look at those sometime. You can go on like live. They're called worldometers, or world clocks. You type that into Google, you should get a website come up, or a few websites come up, and they're like just a load of statistics, and they've got numbers, and the numbers are going down. Like, so it'll be like barrels of oil owned by the US, and it'll say how many how many liters of oil we've got, and it'll say coal, and it will say like every resource pretty much, and how much there is, and how quickly it's going down. They're quite interesting. I don't know how, again, I don't know how accurate they are, but they've been about for a long time.
Yeah, it's based on how much each government reports. Obviously, there could be some dirty dealings if they report lower figures on how much oil or whatever they own.
Yeah,
they can to inflate the price. Like OPEC, those fucking little dirty Arabs. It's literally an organization designed to, like, restrict the amount of oil that comes out of the Arab countries. It's like a unification of like these Arab countries that produce oil. It's literally an organization that restricts how much that they produce or like sell to the world to like manage the price of their oil.
Yeah.
Literally all it is. OPEC.
I mean, it's pretty smart, but it's shitty because it just means that everybody gets expensive fuel when they probably didn't need to. You know, they could be charged a lot cheaper and still make a profit. So it's...
Yeah, I guess it's like, but it's like, I mean...
Yeah, it's dirty, yeah.
It's just dirty. All of it is just all dirty, man. Because it's not like with the intent of doing anything beneficial to anyone besides himself.
No, yeah, quite. I'm pretty sure it's very similar over here and in America. I'm sure they do the same thing.
Yeah, probably. This one's very public. Like they have meetings, it's like, okay, fucking such and such is gonna reduce their outflow or production. Whichever country, they'll like agree on like some countries or whatever to like reduce their production. or something like that.
So
Until like until a price comes back to something that they deem more
what, sorry, what was funny was what I was reading the populations off of was actually that website called World Meters.
Oh, right, yeah.
There's so much data on. I've just clicked on India by accident. And it's got a live population right now. It's clicking up as I'm looking at it. It gives you a graph of how much their population has grown over the years.
It's probably just an estimation. But like,
Gives you loads of
around-
shitload of information. And it tells you how big the actual... So it says the population density in India is 460 per kilometre squared, 1,190 people per mile squared.
Quite a lot.
1,190 people per mile squared. Jesus, that's a lot of people a mile. Well, I don't know. Squared. I'm trying to think of that. But you can't really
Yeah,
ever...
I can imagine it. I know like a...
The total land
well, I suppose
area.
it would still be quite spaced out, but like...
The total land
you'd
area is
You'd
1
see it
billion.
if you were on a plane.
Yeah, you would, yeah, definitely would. The total land mass, or the land area, is 1,147 square miles.
I mean, I suppose if you consider it like compared to like a stadium, I suppose it's not really...
The
Be like-
median... the median age in India is 27.1 years.
Yeah, they fuck a lot, and they got a bunch of young people.
What's this? GDP. Global GDP this year. Combined all GDP of all countries. And it's just ticking up really fucking fast. I can't even read that amount. I'm assuming it's billion, 67 billion. Growth rate 2.98% in the whole world. GDP.
No.
USA is at number 1, China's number 2, Japan 3, Germany 4, UK's 6th with 2 billion made so far. It doesn't say what USA's numbers are, it just says what China's are. Unless that's the USA there, it's just the graph's fucked. 19 billion, I'm assuming that is. Could be more billion, I don't know. Well, now we got the CO2 emissions. Fossil CO2 emissions. 35 million tonnes. Per capita, 4.79 tonne.
Well, I mean, quite a lot. Can you imagine that?
China's at the top of the list, followed by the United
probably.
States.
I don't give a fuck about any of that shit.
China, United States, India, Russia, Japan, Germany, Canada. We're not even on the list.
Although neither is America. I remember it was in a class or whatever. They were talking about this thing, agreement or whatever that they tried to. I assume it was done in Paris or something like that. But they did this weird thing where countries had their pollution, like annual pollution measured or something like that. And like if they were like over or under a threshold, they would like have to like they'd have like credits for like being under a threshold. And it was basically a system of being able to buy and sell like excess pollution.
Okay.
Or like being fined and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
like, and the targets weren't set by like a external thing. They were like set by the country based on their current like emissions or something like that.
Yeah.
And like America was like, fuck no, not doing that. And then China accepted it, but for the reason of like inflating their base.
They're cheating.
They were like they were starting off with like high emissions to like so they could easily come back down to normal levels, and they'd sell off the credits to make so they could gain extra money out of it.
Hey, yeah, but you bring it right back down to small scale, and then you find out VW have been cheating their emissions tests on their cars,
Yeah.
so that you know what I mean, and it's like, you know, and then you go down even further than that, and you think there's people out there that don't even recycle. You know, the amount, like, you think about all the bins around your town or city. People put anything in those bins.
Yep.
Food, cans, everything. So we're not really doing as good as we could do. And I can't remember who it was. Jordan Peterson said, "We're never going to give up the lifestyles that we're all living." And that's basically what we have to do.
No, they'll try and like change it, but like keep the.
Yeah, they'll. And again, you can make everything as green as you want, but at the end of the day, as long as everybody's driving about in fucking cars, there's not really much we can do about it.
Yeah,
Right.
speaking of cars, I saw this pretty cool thing that Hyundai did, although it's not very viable in some respects. They did a hydrogen car,
Yeah, cool. Yeah.
that fueled by hydrogen or whatever. And instead of like emissions, it would release like
Just like
cleaner oxygen or something like that.
Yeah.
And they're doing this video of like it was like a tube attached to like those balls, you know, those like big inflatable balls that people run about in.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was like an athlete or whatever, like a professional athlete, an Olympian or whatever, on a treadmill and one of those balls. And then like there's a tube hooked up to like the
They were pumping it.
the exhaust pipe of the car.
Yeah.
She was just running because it was oxygen coming out of it.
Well, hydrogen's been like a big idea for a long time.
It has been, but they've yet to perfect it, and also the adverse implications
dangerous.
of it exploding.
Yeah, it's dangerous, but I mean, I think it's more down to oil companies keeping things like that a secret, because there's loads of videos on YouTube of people's experiments where they've made cars that can run on water. People have made cars that can pretty much run on anything, and then their ideas suddenly disappear off the internet, and then all you've got is people making videos about people that had once had an idea, but that idea has now disappeared from the face of the planet and cannot be seen or found anywhere. And there's like hundreds of these fucking inventions that people have just come up with, like in their shed, where they've converted a gas engine to a water powered engine, you know, and been safe. And so I think a lot of it's oil companies paying people off or buying their ideas. I mean, there wouldn't be any conspiracy in a thought like that, because it's perfectly plausible. Why wouldn't they do that? If you had a business that was making you that much money, which it does to the oil people, and some small town guy invents some engine that fucking runs on water, and you said, I'll give you £10 million for your idea. And if he said no, you just go 20 million, until he said, you just keep going up until he said yes, because you'd have as much money as you wanted at your disposal to shut people up.
I won the lottery. That's how it happened.
Yeah, well, usually they tell them to leave country, move to a new place. It's most of the time it's some old dude that's like invented this thing, you know, it's almost close to death. A few of them have been found dead, you know.
Oh well.
There's a lot of shady shit going on. It's amazing to learn that Russia and the UK still have like active spies that are like poisoning each other and shit. the fuck's that all about? What is
Yeah.
with the internet?
Oh, it was a rogue agent.
Yeah, exactly.
They just like the cathedral.
With the internet, what kind of espionage do you need to do these days?
What to imagine? Although, I mean, you wouldn't know really, because that's their job.
Oh yeah, quite. I wonder if it's all nuclear codes and, or if it's like stupid shit like fucking data protection. You must not let them find out our stats for the third quarter. Because I know China's pretty good at taking American airplanes apart when they crash and reproducing American stuff, but with their own technology, and you know, it's pretty much stealing.
Oh, whoops! How did this happen?
That's quite funny, though. And then there's like a big race to go and get the fucking plane back, so that no one can steal the technology. Like at that Black Hawk film down.
Oh yeah, they blew up.
They're supposed to blow up the choppers so that no one can nick the fucking stuff out of it.
Yeah, because it was like a super advanced stealth helicopter.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not. They're pretty ingenious. Those gangs, people. I mean, especially like high up criminal organisations. It's not so much like that it was super advanced. It's just more that they can get hold of their radios and stuff like that, and then use like their radios against them. And also there's like a big black market in Somalia, so they probably end up selling a lot of it off, you know. Making money out
Are
of
they
it.
trying to blow? What's this? I have one of our agents. Maybe that's what they do.
Yeah, quite. I always think it's like the X-Files, at least I hope it's like the X-Files. Government is fucking dealing with dodgy ass shit. Not quite aliens, but I don't know. Like apparently China do quite a lot of unethical medical studies on humans or prisoners that you're not supposed to do. And I wonder what.
Yeah, but you won't hear about it because it's
well, quite
state control.
But it makes me wonder what kind of what they found out so far. You know, like you hear the Germans doing it in World War II to the to the Jews and that, and they found out some weird shit. You know, they put like a person's head on a dog and they cut people's arms off and see how long they'd lived for, and like they did all kinds of weird shit that helped modern medical science, like it did. Whether it was unethical or not, like they found out some things that we wouldn't know otherwise. And it makes you wonder what kind of stuff that they're learning still now with the technology we've got from doing unethical studies on humans. I mean, maybe it's drugs, but I just wonder if it's still like chopping a head off a person and seeing if you can make it live on a monkey or something dumb like that. I just wonder if we do stuff like that still. We probably do.
It's probably happening somewhere, I suppose.
Like I know in Brazil, they steal people's organs, like favela people make their organs and sell them on the black market. Hospitals and that. It's not quite the same, but some fucked up shit goes on out there. That's why you could never go hiking in Brazil. Because you'd just go missing and no one would ever know. No one would ever know. Well, we seen him in this villa, then they went off into the forest, and that was it. Were they eaten by a jaguar? Probably not, because there isn't any, but they probably were chopped up by a drug gang into little pieces and spread throughout the woods, never to be found ever again. Or turned into a prostitute. see fog in the valley.
Oh, he's
On top
very
of the
close
hill.
to the lady.
Oh, no, I found her now. I've done my business. I put a marker on where you were when you were stood next to her.
Oh, right.
To it.
You reached her yet?
Yeah, I sold my stuff.
How much you get for it?
$70 for the complete set of, for the comb and stuff like that.
That's nice. $50.
Yeah, I'm forgetting what it was like when we first started this game, and it was a real struggle to get $70.
Yeah.
But now it's like $70. But I suppose it's still quite a lot of money, really, isn't it?
Yeah, still a fair amount.
That was only for the small set, though. I can't imagine how much you'd get for the big set of flowers. I think it's 160 or something.
It's ridiculous.
Well, I've got 5 at the moment of the flowers. I'm sat on top of this hill, and at the moment there's like church organ music playing. It's fucking.
Oh, right, yeah,
It's only been quietly piped in there. It's perfect. I was watching some stuff about Red Dead, and they were saying about how there's going to be some kind of Halloween event.
Oh, yeah.
But they're not going to do like Undead Nightmare DLC. They think they're just like, this Rockstar said, they're pretty much not going to do that. They're just going to do some kind of event, you know. So whether it be zombies come to life or something. But people have been seeing zombies around the map, apparently.
There's pictures of them.
That's a real thing, apparently. Flat Iron Lake. So I don't think I've ever been to the islands, though. There's an island way out there. I wonder if there's
An island?
Yeah, it might not be so much of an island actually now that I'm looking at it. It's just a mud flat. In the middle of the lake that separates like the desert from...
Oh, right.
There's like
Yeah.
some islands.
Yeah. No, never really.
No, I haven't looked out there either. I happen to be right in the middle of the map right now, looking out right into the middle of that lake. And it's funny because right in the middle of, so I'm right in the middle of the map and I'm now looking towards the mountains, and directly behind me is a big mountain with a flat top that you can go up. I'm assuming that's the best place to view this whole area from. So where is that? It's quite far away. So that one, Cumberland, next to Fort Wallace. I think that might be the hill I'm looking at.
Well, I mean, I think they've done a fairly good job of how they end the map.
Yeah.
Like, not quite like a big wall, but like, yeah, like an unclimbable mountain.
Yeah, it's the best way. Better than it was in the olden days when it was just like a fucking... It was just like a row of trees that were just like a cardboard trees, or just an invisible barrier you just ran into. But I'm gonna go to bed.